Good enough.
Good enough, yeah. Whatever. Fuck it. That looks good. Looks fine.
That's good.
I'm trying to make sure I have enough room. Because I got the little headphone cord.
Hi.
Hi. What's up? Why are you saying hi as if we haven't been
I'm
around
looking
each other?
into your eyes.
Oh, okay. Why are you doing it like that? I call it creepy and stuff.
I don't know.
Oh, okay.
No, you're going to win. You're going to win. You have the creepiest eyes. You win.
I don't think my eyes are that creepy.
I mean, when you do that.
These are my normal eyes.
No. No, do normal eyes. Okay, reset your eyes. Okay, no, that's closed. No, that's squinting. Okay. Let me see. There you go. You got it. Normal eyes. Guys, we're in normal eyes mode. Nothing weird going on here.
Yep. No, see, those aren't.
Yeah, you see
Yeah,
how
those
it
are your
feels?
normal eyes. No.
This is what you do all the time. You'll be like,
Yeah, you said that's
And
the
then you'll
face
be
I
like-
was making the first time we had sex.
oh, yeah, well, you...
What's that face? We do it again?
No. It was way worse than that. It was like... And then you just started to outreach your hands towards me. Like your hands were like coming off of your body into like kind of like a claw.
Yeah.
Kind of like something like that. Like
Sounds
a crab
hot.
claw. Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you have any recollection of that?
Yeah, I remember it being a little I remember it a little differently.
You remember being like, oh, I feel like my eyes are really open. My eyes are getting really dry.
Yeah. No, I thought I figured like, oh, these are my normal eyes.
You know what the craziest thing was? Your eyes, you were like that, but like, I wasn't even naked. Once you saw my pussy, your eyes went back to normal, which is weird to me.
Okay, I don't know.
Usually
pretty sure
it's
you were
like,
naked.
it's like,
think you're
okay,
normal.
a guy is like trying to play it cool,
Yeah,
and
I
then he
was.
sees
I was
your
playing it cool.
body naked, and then maybe
Yeah.
crab claws and wide eyes. But
Th-
like to
that
start,
was me playing it cool though.
how? How is that cool? What's
Like-
cool?
Like, I don't care.
We'll do the hands too.
I mean, if you want me to.
Yeah,
Um,
that's playing it
just
cool.
cool guy, just
Mm-hmm.
cool guy who gets pussy all the time.
Mm-hmm.
That's how I was playing it. Just a cool guy who gets pussy all the time. Yeah. No, I was like, she's gonna
Mm-hmm.
realize this is a mistake
Yeah,
at any
sure.
second and leave,
So,
and then we'll never have sex. And so I was
Mhm.
like, I need to zone in.
oh, you were
focus.
activating.
I was.
Oh, I'm sorry, my bad. I didn't know you were getting activated. You were making sure all
Sex
systems were online
yeah. all
before-
systems go.
before you inserted.
Okay.
Well,
No
I
need
made
to be
it so
graphic.
easy. That's
no
why
need to
I
be
just think
graphic. Sorry, go ahead.
I just think I made it so easy, so there was no need for any of that. You were trying to process what was happening. I think that's
Yeah.
really was.
Yeah, I was having like a syntax
Because
error in my brain. I was like,
I
beep, 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 you know?
well, a lot of the things that I do are accommodating towards men. I think some guys think it's a trick. Some guys
Yeah.
do think that
Mm-hmm.
I'm doing some type of like bot scam on them.
Oh, like even in person, they're still
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
she might be a bot.
Yeah. Well, because I'm like immediately sending nudes of myself, immediately being like, no, I don't want to go on a date. Let me just like suck your dick. Will that be cool? And you're like, okay.
Yeah, that is bot behavior
Yeah,
for sure. Yeah,
I
big
do
time.
behave like a bot.
Yeah.
And so then weirdly you became a bot, I think, maybe to try to
That was mirroring. Yeah, I was like, okay, this is what we're doing. All right.
yeah, you try to put a quarter in my pussy.
Yeah. DM me for $5,000 right now.
Yeah. No, I knew that
God
you had no money.
saves, or whatever.
I wasn't trying to rob you. I walked in to your house and immediately knew there was nothing to rob in there.
Yeah. What was I had a room in the house. It wasn't my house.
Doesn't matter. The entire
But there was nothing
establishment
to
that I
rob.
was in had nothing but trash to steal.
Yeah.
And I have plenty of trash on my own, so I didn't need any of that.
Yeah.
Pretty romantic.
Romance. Be still, my beating heart.
What do you think's the most romantic thing that we've ever done? I feel like I don't know.
I don't know either. There's got to be something, right? There's got to be one thing.
Well, we were talking about that date where I thought something romantic was happening, but you really just brought me to the movie
New Bev.
theater that you like that I don't like.
To the New Beverly Cinema. It's a great movie theater, though. You have
Mhm.
to admit.
Mm-hmm.
It is a palace. A palace to cinema.
Mm-hmm.
Which nothing
Nothing
dries
women,
you up quicker than-
Women love more than a palace of cinema.
Yeah. It yeah, I told you I was like, don't make any plans. I got
Mhm.
something big.
Yeah,
Something
I
big
got
to-
an Uber picking us up.
Yeah. I was
Mhm.
like, I planned us a little something special. And you're like, you never do this.
Yeah, I
this
was
is
like,
crazy.
This is weird. Yeah.
And then we pull up to the New Bev
Mm-hmm.
around 1 p.m. for the matinee.
Oh, it was 1 p.m. Yeah, I was so confused.
For the Fifth Element matinee. Well, the thing is, I know Fifth Element is one of the only 3 movies that you like.
Mhm.
And I was like,
Mhm.
this is my one chance to take you here.
Yeah, I do think that
But-
also it being during the day made me more upset because there's
Yeah.
nothing that I love more during a beautiful day in Southern California
was a
than
beautiful
going
day.
inside.
It was a perfect day
It was
outside.
like I thought we were gonna be outside. I was so
Yeah.
excited, and you were
Oh.
like,
Nope.
It's time to be quiet and shut off your phone.
Yeah.
Me and all these other fucking dudes were staring at you because they're like, why is a woman here? The other men were
I
like, I went inside the building. I was wearing normal clothes, and they're like,
mhm.
they started doing crab claws. All of their eyes got
Yeah,
wide. It was like a sea of men with fucking
Mhm.
Kohl's jeans trying to do crab claws on me.
I mean, Cole's jeans
They were like,
is a little harsh.
are you the Fifth
know.
Element? They like thought I was the Fifth Element.
thought
They
you
thought
were
I
the
was there
Fifth
as a guest.
Yeah.
And I was like, no, this is a surprise date for me.
Yep.
It was nice.
I took you to Tacos 1986,
Mm-hmm.
and we smoked weed in an
Mhm.
alleyway,
So maybe that's the most romantic.
and we saw one of your favorite movies at my favorite place in the world.
This is why I think that everything is bullshit is because
Okay.
no,
Alright.
everything that people say, all of it, like relationship wise, they're just so full of shit because anything that you could imagine to be your ideal relationship is not real. Like if I were to think like when I was like 15 years old or something, like, oh my God, this guy that I'm going to end up with, like, what's our life going to be like? I would never be like, probably I'm going to be smoking weed in an alleyway and that's going to be like, I'd rather be nowhere else.
Yeah.
But that's kind of what it is.
Mm-hmm. No, that's exactly what I was picturing at 15.
Oh, yeah, of course.
Yeah. No, it all kind of worked out
you.
exactly how I planned it.
You're
I'm like the B'nai Gesserit.
you're like, I'm still going to be smoking weed next to trash, but there's like going to be a girl with huge tits with me.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, I'm
I
glad it
mean,
worked
yeah.
out for you.
Yeah. No, this is exactly what I envisioned.
Mm-hmm. What about the red hair? Was that at least a wild card?
Kind of. I had a couple crushes on girls with red hair. I had a million crushes growing up,
Okay.
and a few big ones on girls with red hair. Yeah.
You didn't care about hair.
I mean, I care about hair. Yeah, it's like
You got to have it.
you gotta have it. No offense
No baldies?
to the baldy baddies out there, but I mean, yeah, I like hair.
Okay. We'll see.
What?
Maybe I'll be bald.
Maybe. We can get you hair implants.
Well, not if you have no hair. You actually have to have some hair to get the hair
You
transplanted.
can't just take it from other people.
I don't know. Could
Like
you get it from like your pubes?
Indian ladies or something.
No. Why would I get Indian woman's hair?
They have good hair.
But then I'll have black hair.
Yeah, that would be crazy. That'd be crazy if you had a full head of Indian lady hair. That'd be cool though.
It's gonna be expensive.
What do you want me to do to my hair? Should I like cornroll it?
I could do cornrows on your hair, but you're tender-headed.
Yeah.
You're kind of.
I don't really have the scalp for it.
I mean, I've never. You think I want you to have cornrows?
No. Is this a trick question?
I told you I want you. I think it would be cool. I mean, it's so unnecessary, and probably you'd never do it. But I want you to go full frost. Like I want you to go your eyebrow color in your hair.
That's fucked up.
Because then you'd be like more of like a character, like more of a villain. You know. That would be hot for like a look, like on a carpet or something.
Yeah, I don't.
But you would look.
I don't want
hot.
to look more villainous.
Yeah, but it's like sexy. Like that's how you look. You're a White Walker.
Yeah.
So it's like, if you play that up, but I think I would keep your beard like darker. You don't think that would be hot? Do you think of yourself as a sex icon?
I'm starting to.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I'm not there yet, but that's what I'm aspiring to be. Yeah, I'm aspiring to be
A sex icon?
a new age sex icon.
Well, like, what do you mean? Like, what are you doing to become a sex icon?
Sit-ups.
Okay.
Sit-ups, push-ups,
Mm-hmm.
sauna, sitting in the sauna. Just kind of changing the game fashion-wise.
Oh. Okay.
Low key.
Mm-hmm. How do you do that?
Just by being yourself.
That's how you change the entire fashion game?
Yeah, worked for Sandler.
But
That's
he's
the
not
lane.
a sex.
That's the lane I'm trying to feel.
But he's like an ironic sex icon.
Trying to fill that lane.
Irony?
I mean, I wouldn't say it's ironic.
I mean, his sex appeal is literally ironic.
Oh, okay. Well, then, yeah, I guess so. That's what I'm going for.
But I think that you transcend irony because, I mean, he's gross, and he's like dad vibes. You're not really. You're hotter than Adam Sandler. Like, let's be honest.
Don't just fucking bullshit me.
He has like an egg head, and he's like
Yeah,
old,
but it's
and he
hot,
like,
though.
and who knows what his body looks like, but like,
Young Sandler was really hot.
he's more
though.
handsome.
Way
I
hotter.
mean, really hot is just a stretch.
Okay. I don't know. I think so. I think young Sandler was a fox. Pull up a pic.
I've seen it.
Oh, okay.
I've seen The Wedding Singer.
No, I'm talking younger than that.
Okay, like when he did his stand-up that we watched.
Yeah, like
Isn't he like
in his
20?
20s,
Yeah.
like late 20s.
Mm-hmm.
Come on.
There was a lot of hot guys in the 90s.
Norm, dude, young Norm was crazy hot too.
Norm was hotter.
He's taller.
Yeah. Any other guys you think are super hot?
I mean, even young Louis a little bit.
Okay, now you're fucking being crazy. I've asked you to name one hot guy, and so far you've named Norm Macdonald, Louis C.K., and Adam Sandler.
Okay, you want me to say like Timothy Chalamet or something?
Ugh, I don't like. Oh, by the way, other people agree with me that Timothy Chalamet and Zendaya had negative 1,000 chemistry, and it was like pathetic to watch. It was like watching two bros dap up when they kissed. I hated it.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe I just liked the movie so much that it didn't like that part was lost on me. But yeah, I don't know. I didn't notice that at all.
You don't notice when people like have the thing? There's
I thought they did a pretty good job. I thought the kiss was good.
Good is like immediately it's not good. It's pretty good. The kiss was pretty good. It's like
I remember watching the kiss and being like, "This is good." I wonder how Tom Holland feels about this because they were going for it.
If I'm Tom Holland, I would be threatened 0 at that kiss. It was pathetic.
Yeah. Well, maybe she was like doing that on purpose. Maybe
Honestly,
she was sabotaging the kiss.
The kiss is what put me to sleep for the rest of the movie, honestly. I saw the kiss and I was like,
Yeah.
all right, I'm done with this.
Yeah.
Because it's like, if I can't be horny in the movie, like, it's lost on me. If there's no jokes and I can't be horny, fucking end the movie.
It was so good.
That's the
can't wait
part
to
that
see it
nerds
again.
don't understand, I think. Like, you guys can suspend your horniness.
Yeah, we're horny the rest of the time. It doesn't.
Yeah.
I don't need to be horny during
I
the
need to be-
entire movie too.
Because that's the fun of watching the movie. Is getting horny. It's like your horniness inspires you for your life. Like, if I'm not getting inspired by the movie to continue through my day, there's no point of me watching the movie, or in the theater at least.
You have to be horny.
I have to
enjoy
be
the movie?
inspired to be horny.
What about like Wall-E?
I don't need to watch Wall-E in the theater. I'll watch kids movies in the theater, and I won't feel like I wasted my time because there's a lot of jokes in them. But like, I don't really need to watch it in the theater.
Because it's not horny.
Yeah.
Okay.
It needs to be a little bit horny. That's what gives me energy.
Yeah.
Or else my brain powers down in a dark room in a comfy chair. You know how like you get that, like, again, this type of thing? When you get horny, your eyes open really wide, and so you're taking more in.
Mm-hmm.
It's like the less horny the movie is, my eyes just slowly start closing, and I'm like, yeah. The jokes and the horniness is what blows my hair back. I don't like explosions.
dumb.
I don't like war. That's what gets your eyes open.
No, I'm not like a big war movie guy.
You're such a liar. What do you mean you love war movies?
No, I don't. I don't love war movies. What are you talking about?
Dune is a war movie.
Dune's not a war
Yes, it
movie.
is.
No, it's not. No, it's not.
It's literally all about war.
No.
Cameron.
No, it's not.
Oppenheimer.
To break Dune down. Oppenheimer's not a
1917.
war movie either.
These are all war movies.
1917 is definitely a war movie.
Baby,
It's literally a war movie.
how can you look me in my
Oppenheimer
eyes?
is not a war movie.
You're so stupid. It's making me mad.
It's not. You're dumb. You don't know what a war movie
It's
is.
about war.
Who knows more about movies and war?
I watched the movie with you. It's a war. It's about war. It's about a real war that happened.
Oppenheimer? It takes place during the war.
The whole thing is about
It's-
a bomb that happened in a war.
Yeah, but it's about
Okay.
It's
okay,
about-
Okay, you're gonna.
it's about a physicist. It's not about war.
That's so. See, this is insane.
It's about physics.
You can have a movie about a physicist that isn't about war, though. Where's that movie then?
That movie sounds awful. Sounds
So you like it
Dumb as
because it's
hell.
about war.
That's the theory of everything. That's the Stephen Hawking movie.
Okay, and how did you like Oppenheimer or the Stephen Hawking movie
Okay,
more?
Oppenheimer was a better movie.
Because it's about war and
It's
men's
also
dicks
just
get
a better
hard from
movie.
war.
It's a better movie.
That's where the horniness for you comes in. That you're not
oh
you're
my god.
the Dune horniness, the Oppenheimer horniness. It's all rooted
the Dune
in war.
horniness is not from war. That's crazy to think that. The Dune horniness comes from like the secret society pulling the strings. You got religion controlling people.
You're describing war. You're describing the
No, I'm
elements of war.
not. It's social commentary is what it is, and it's sci-fi.
Mm-hmm.
And
I
it's
like
like
sci-fi.
about-
Okay.
It's about the giant worms and
Okay.
the
Fine.
sand people. It's just
I like
it's great.
Tremors, and like when there's the giant ice
Okay.
spiders. But
Yeah.
I'm saying, as soon as they bring war into it, I'm good.
Yeah.
And so most of these.
How many war scenes did Oppenheimer have? 0. There was 0 battle scenes
It's
in Oppenheimer.
Okay, you're talking about like swords or guns and people running into battle. And to you, that's what a war movie means.
A movie with war in it?
No, because
Yeah.
war, 90% of the time, is psychological and intellectual and based on politics and bullshit and boring stuff and people talking and stabbing each other in the back. And it's kind of like male Kardashians, you know.
I don't know. Whatever. I think that you're wrong
Okay.
and that I'm right.
Yeah, I mean, well,
That's what I would boil this down to. Because like you could break so any that just doesn't make sense. Any movie that takes place during is what's that movie where women play baseball? A League of Their Own. Is that a war movie?
I don't remember that movie enough.
It's a movie about how you remember in World War II when all the men went off to war and so women started working for the first time in America. Do you know, like
they set up the movie that the war, we're not going to talk about the war because we're going to talk about these women, and I'm like, okay, great, you're not going to talk about the war then. So
well,
if the
of course
movie
you're
was
talking
about,
the
so
war,
if the movie was about how a guy at war is like, yeah, my fucking wife's on some baseball team now, then yeah, that movie would be about war.
That's a
But
war movie.
Instead, like even to me,
that's what I'm saying. So it's just because it takes place during a war and the war is a part of the story doesn't make it a war
but
movie.
my thing about war movies
So
is
I'm right. Okay.
they're boring as fuck, right? To me, so there has to be jokes. So Star Wars is fine. Even like Alien.
That's a horror movie.
Okay, whatever.
Well, Aliens is more of a war movie. But
yeah.
But yeah, first Aliens like classic monster movie.
Yeah, you can't have a war movie without jokes. That's just like don't invite women then to the movie theater. Say no women allowed here.
Yeah. I don't know. Maybe Dune is for the bros.
Yeah.
Maybe it's for the dudes. I was talking to somebody at work and her fiance made her go watch Dune and she also
Hated it.
really hated it.
Yeah.
And I was like, you're so dumb.
It was corny as fuck
You're
too.
so dumb. It's not
was
corny. It's so
Oh,
good.
the sand walking isn't fucking gay as fuck?
Why does everyone
and
talk shit
corny?
about the sandwalk?
Because it's so
Everyone's shitting on the sandwalk.
because it's so like it so disrupts your like your
They
you're-
explained it in the
as soon
first one.
as soon as
They
they
do
start
explain it.
sand walking, you go, oh, I could leave the theater now.
Well, it's because if they walk normal, then I don't know. I don't remember. I don't remember. Something about the worms.
They're trying not to have
is
the
it
words.
the worms or
yes.
is it?
Yeah, they don't want the worms to hear them.
Yeah, I think so.
So they got to fucking twirl around like.
That's so sick. Dune is amazing. Dune was so good. Dude, when he fucking, you know, when he walks up, he's like, yeah. Fuck you, you fat fuck. Fuck you, you fat.
He stabs a fat guy?
Yeah, you were probably asleep.
I was asleep.
You were
yeah.
asleep by then, but man, Dune was good.
Anyway, we don't have to talk about Dune anymore.
Okay. I'm going to read it, though. I'm going to read the book.
Reading it's fine.
The book was really good. I never finished it because books are so long. Yeah. What did I want to talk about? I had something. I don't know.
I know. I don't really know either. I was thinking about if I was trans
Mm-hmm.
and like I feel like you would stay with me. But
Maybe.
Well,
Maybe.
here's my
I
thing.
don't know.
well, okay. So what if there's two scenarios?
Uh-huh.
Either I'm going to stay a woman.
Okay.
Okay.
All
I'm not
right.
going to change my appearance.
Okay.
But no,
It's
okay,
not
okay.
trans then. You're staying a woman and not
Okay,
changing
wait,
your
wait,
appearance.
wait. I was trying to
What is that?
I'm trying to think of what I was thinking about this morning for some reason.
Okay.
I'm not going to get a penis is what I'm saying.
Okay.
I'm trying to say. So I'm going to have a vagina. But
Mm-hmm.
yeah, I'm going to be like I'm trans.
So you're gonna like identify
Mhm.
as a
But I'm not going to
Man.
have a dick.
okay, but you're gonna like maybe like shave your head and like
Yeah.
dress like a man and
Mhm. Which is
stop
like
wearing
kind of
makeup.
not that different.
And you're gonna like what? Get like the chest binder thing,
Yeah.
right? That'd be tough if you started just like taking away all your feminine qualities, but except for your pussy.
Yeah,
I
if they
mean, I
just
don't
had
know.
the
That's-
pussy.
That's still tough, to be honest, because
Mm-hmm.
I think a straight man.
Mm-hmm.
I'm still,
Seeing
the
my
jury's still out, but
seeing my titties is big.
you said titties with a D.
Yeah, titties.
Your titties.
Yeah, seeing them.
Yeah, titties are a big deal for me.
I already hate
You don't
my
have to
boobs.
have huge tits, but just women's tits.
Well, I'm not gonna. My boob size isn't gonna just change in this scenario.
Well,
I
I
don't-
don't want people to think I'm like a big, you gotta have big tits. I'm not one of those fucking
Mhm.
weirdos,
Are those guys weird?
I think so. If you're like you gotta have.
Okay, well,
big
if you
old
say it
tits.
like that, it's weird.
You gotta have the big
Ugh.
old tits. They're always like that.
No,
Boob guys are always like that.
I'm a boob guy.
Point in case. No, but like remember that Nathan For You episode with the guy that loves huge tits?
Yeah, but that's a TV episode.
Yeah,
an
but it's
episode
kind
of
of like
TV.
that's kind of how all boob guys are though. They're all like that guy.
Like dumb.
Mm-hmm.
You think guys
Dumb.
liking big tits is stupid? Dumber guys like big tits. You think ass guys are smarter than tits guys?
I kind
Whoa.
of do. Yeah, I kind
What?
of. I
Are
don't
you-
even know where I'm getting this theory from, but
But
yeah.
I don't have ass, so you have to be a tits guy.
I'm dumb.
Oh, you're identifying as a stupid tits guy. Stupid tits? Are you a stupid tits man or are you a smart ass man?
Well, I think I'm like more of like a sophisticated foot guy.
Oh, whoa, this is crazy. What do you mean? You're more so guys who have foot fetishes are
Sophisticated.
but
They're like philosophical,
deep thinkers.
deep thinkers. Yeah.
Why?
Because it's like it takes a special appreciation of the human form to appreciate feet. You know,
you think
it's like
that our feet are
the-
more complex than
yeah,
tits
exactly,
or ass?
Exactly. Yes.
Like tits or ass are just like lobs of fat.
Yeah, that's if you're a tits guy, you're like,
Okay.
you're one of those.
So then
fucking
do an
guys.
impression of a foot fetish guy.
Pretend I have glasses. Pretend I have glasses.
Okay.
Mm.
Do they have a monocle?
Yeah,
Or-
yeah, pretend I have a monocle. My word.
Okay, so they have bad eyesight. Is that why they're so into feet?
Yeah, they think that they're tits.
Yeah.
Those are some
Those are some weird,
strange looking
yeah,
titties.
long, pointy tits you've got.
Yeah.
Well, feet are like sensual. I don't really know how to put it.
Mm-hmm.
It's like they're like an outlet to your pussy. Like if you grab my tits or you grab my ass, I pretty much feel nothing.
Mm-hmm.
Like I do. You know what I mean? As if you were going to grab my arm and like squeeze it and be like, I'm interested in you. But when you like grab my feet or put them in your mouth, it literally feels like a lightning bolt to my vagina.
Yeah. It's like your legs are the cord.
Yeah, the legs are the cord and then
The pussy's the phone, obviously. And the feet are the
plugs.
Yeah,
And you plug them into your mouth. And
Yeah,
then I feel like
exactly.
I'm like I can like read your thoughts for a second. Like
Mhm.
like a sharp
Well, you
like
can.
electricity goes through my brain into my pussy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, which I mean, I guess this is me realizing or accepting that I am a foot guy because I don't really feel like I'm a foot guy, But
I mean, you're coming out as one right now.
that's what I'm saying. I guess this is me accepting
I've never
it.
even known that.
Well, you've known,
Well, you told
But
me
I
that
just-
you're not.
but I feel like I don't know because I feel like if you're a foot guy, then you need the feet.
Well, fetishes are different. You don't have a
to-
fetish. You don't have a fetish.
Oh, okay. I thought that's what it meant. I thought that's what foot guy meant. Was
No.
you had a foot fetish?
We're saying foot fetish because people are just gonna boil it down to that because nobody fucking knows anything. But if you don't need feet to come, then you don't have a fetish. You are just into feet.
Yeah.
But do you think it's because like you've seen me naked so much that you've moved beyond tits and ass and like you're just on to a new thing?
No.
Oh, okay. So you've always had this for other
I don't know
girls.
if always, but there's like been times, like there was times when I'm like, I'm not really a foot guy, and then like I'll see a lady's foot in public, like in like sandals or something, and I'm like, okay, maybe,
Okay.
all right,
Uh-huh.
but I feel like that didn't develop till like maybe like to mid-20s.
So that's why you're saying it's a sophistication thing. It's
I-
like
you have
it's
to
like
grow
you,
into it.
Like you didn't like you weren't into feet until you put a suit on for the first time.
Yeah, exactly.
And then you're like, wait a second.
yeah, until I could like rent a car.
Yeah. That's when you get into feet.
Yeah.
But do you think that like you seeing the girl's foot is the thing? What about the rest of her body? Or you just notice the feet
No,
first?
yeah, I mean, I also think shoulders are really sexy too. I don't know what that is.
Do you think
but
my
nobody's
shoulders are sexy? Because
Yeah,
I hate my shoulders. You like them?
but it's weird to like nobody's like, oh, I'm a shoulder guy.
No, I like on a girl. I
But-
like décolletage. You know what that is?
No, that's not even.
the. You don't think that's real?
No.
It's real. It's the area where your collarbones and like right before your tits is.
Yeah, this
It's
part
like
right
where
here.
like your necklace would
the
lay.
what did you call it?
Décolletage.
Décolletage.
Well, I just actually swallowed
Décolletage?
décolletage.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay. It's French.
I think so.
French for like in between neck
Your
and
throat
titties.
and your tits. Yeah,
Décolletage.
I think that's how you say it. We'll have to look it up.
Okay, that's hot.
But to me, that's hot. But shoulders, like I'm so self-conscious about my shoulders that I don't think they're that attractive. Maybe other girls' shoulders.
Yeah,
But what about
I
like
don't
if the
know.
girl's jacked?
like China.
Okay, maybe like somewhere in between like shooting up steroids, WWE, and like me. Do you think I'm jacked?
No,
Okay.
I thought you were when we like first met. You were also working out more.
Yeah.
And I was working out less, so I think maybe just by.
Mhm. But if you so here's I guess the question: if there was a lineup, a police lineup, and like I'm number 1 and China's number 5, and so the other girls in the middle are like
Mhm.
somewhere in between that,
Okay.
are you more attracted? Don't use it as me as myself. I'm not your girlfriend. I'm just
Okay.
another girl. So what on that scale are you more into?
Yeah, the one.
Okay,
The-
okay.
Yeah.
So you're not like seeing
I'm
super.
not like seeking out, like bodybuilding.
Yeah, that doesn't get you horny.
Buff bitches. Ladies.
Like you'll jerk off to it, but only if it like comes up
Ladies,
like
I'm sorry.
accidentally.
Ladies. I don't know, not really. I
So-
mean, I have I indulged in
You're about to
Chi-
admit something.
in because what did you say?
I guess the point
Yes,
of
if
what
I
I'm saying.
jerked- yes,
but,
if I
but
jerked
can I
off
tell you the point of
on
what I'm saying?
accident
Can
or
I get to the
something?
point?
Sure.
The point of what I'm saying
Please.
is you're not attracted to jacked shoulders. You're just attracted to delicate shoulders,
Yeah.
like feminine shoulders.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yes.
that makes me so sad. That's literally my worst nightmare because that's like what I want to have.
I mean, I think you have feminine
know-
shoulders.
I know
don't
you
think-
do,
I don't
but,
think
like,
you look
I
like
think about-
China.
Yeah. But when I see a girl that's like has like so little muscle that it looks like if like a book fell on her, it would like knock her down, and like that's how like delicate, like you know those girls when they put like a shawl around their shoulders because they're just like they're
Yeah.
just so cold. Like
Yeah.
that's what I want to have. Like I
Mm.
want to be that delicate. But
Yeah,
I probably
mm.
hate it because it's
Yeah.
like then they like you could get like easily knocked down, and you're just like
Yeah, because you're also
you're
like
just like pathetic.
power cleaning and like
Yeah, I don't wanna be-
deadlifting and stuff.
I don't
too,
want to be
so.
pathetic, but I want it like I wish like half of my muscle mass in my shoulders was just like invisible to the naked eye.
Yeah. Yeah, I have the opposite problem where I'm like trying to have muscle for the first time. in
You're
my
gonna be
life.
pretty jacked soon.
We'll see. I'm trying to look like China.
Your body goals as a woman.
Yeah. For real.
You should make a
For
collage or
real.
like a whatever it's called a mood board of your body goals.
Yeah, vision board of
Mm-hmm.
It's just pictures of China.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I watched her porn as a kid.
Mm-hmm. You wanted to bring that up?
Well, I mean, you were kind of like trying to ask me.
I know that
earlier.
you watched your porn. We've already talked about it.
I mean, I think like the.
You know
people-
that I never watched
the
porn
people
when I
should
was
know.
a kid?
Really?
Probably the first porn that I must have watched must have been like maybe like 25 or something like that.
25 is insane.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
For me, it was like 8,
Yeah, that's not good.
maybe
I mean, that's just
9.
how it goes.
Maybe 9, but
No, I
yeah.
definitely watched a porn because like a guy made me or something, or people were like, "Oh, have you heard of porn?" You know, when you're a kid.
Yeah.
But like me sitting down watching a porn, like using it like it's porn, yeah, way later.
25 is nuts.
Yeah. Maybe a little bit younger than that, but like there was this gap of like I can't really remember like no, I guess I don't know, somewhere between 23 and 25. And there's no like real memories.
Was it like scary? Cuz you're like
yeah, I don't like
I don't
it.
know.
I don't love it. Like now I'm like used to it,
Mhm.
but yeah, I never liked it.
Hmm.
I always felt like porn was like a downgrade because I could have sex whenever I wanted and the sex that I had was like way more interesting and more fun, and like I'd never been impressed by a porn star once. Never. I've never been impressed by a porn star. Like sometimes
Really?
I'll see a girl and I'll be like, that's cool, like she sucks dick pretty good, but like I've literally been in a threesome with a friend of mine that sucks dick better than porn stars that I've seen. Because a lot of it, porn stars, it's like a show, but it's like in practice, like what makes a guy come is like a little bit different. And like kind of like what's impressive in practice is a little bit.
Yeah.
And if you can't like, to me, it's more impressive if you can show out like as a girl who like nobody knows, whereas porn is so obvious that a lot of things are taken away from that. Because you're like, well, I know what this girl's going to do. Like, you know what's going to happen in porn. There's no mystery to it at all.
Yeah. Yeah, but there's something comforting about it.
Yeah, well, you're a boy.
There's something about it that just no, I don't know. I go through like long periods where I won't watch any porn at all
That's
because
good.
it is pretty gross. But yeah, I don't know. It's just always been there.
Have you been impressed by a male porn star where you're like, wow?
Sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you know their name? Like you were that impressed?
No,
Okay, see, yeah.
No, I mean,
But that's what's crazy. It's like you were like barely affected by it.
yeah. Well, male porn stars are kind of like the feature acts of porn, where it's like you're like, oh wow, they're good. They're good too, but
Huh.
I'm not gonna remember their name.
I'm not going to look up their Instagram or
no.
follow them.
no. That's gay. So, yeah, but you're like, oh wow, okay, they're good too. It's just it's like an
but
added
are they
bonus.
good like because their dick is big and they're just not gross, or are they like good at like having sex?
Those are definitely 2 prerequisites.
Okay.
Big dick.
But like when you
Don't be disgusting. You
Yeah.
can even be a little gross, but just don't be disgusting.
Mhm.
And then, yeah, if they can at least appear to be good at sex, you're like,
Mm.
wow, this guy.
But now that you're older
Really
and
has it
you're
all.
like good at sex, like do you feel like it's less likely that you're impressed by any of them?
Sure. I feel like that applies to everything.
But do you
I feel less impressed by almost everything
Okay,
as I
but-
get older,
but,
right?
like-
Have you noticed that?
despite like do you think that you could be better than a lot of porn stars at doing porn? Guys, obviously, not
I don't
women.
know. I feel like I'd be shy. I'm a shy guy.
Okay, but imagine you're not
I'm
shy. But imagine you're not shy.
okay.
I'm saying like, you know, maybe you're on like ecstasy or
Oh, I'm on
something.
pills. or
Yeah,
something.
yeah, like
Okay.
whatever it takes. But I'm saying
No.
just based on your capability during sex, like compared to like these kind of like gross, disgusting guys,
Sure. Yeah, I guess. I don't know.
out of 1 to 10, what do you think?
I think there'd be a learning curve. I don't think I'd be good at it right away. Plus, I'm like really high on drugs apparently. So I don't know, like a 6.
You start doing this.
Yeah, I mean, actually, yeah, based on
Their camera turns on and your eyes start getting big and you start doing crab claws on them.
So maybe a 1 then when you put it like that.
Your confidence is just low.
When you put it like that.
I think you'd be good at porn.
Thanks. I think I'd be okay. But
anything to monetize this podcast, really. We're trying to take people's money, so
yeah, I'll leak my nudes eventually, I think.
That's the first time you've ever said that.
Especially because now this clip's going viral where everyone thinks I have a tiny penis. That's how everyone took the joke. Which was not the joke, by the way. But everyone's like, he, tiny dick. And it's like, this is the first thing to ever go viral. So I feel like I have to leak my nudes.
I have a lot of pictures of your dick in my phone.
True.
Does that upset you or freak you out? Or
I've never even thought about it until now. But
there's
a
lot.
Oh, yeah, you have a lot of.
I mean, there's some that are like you took them and they're like a sex thing, and then there's some where you're just like dipping your penis in my coffee cup. So it's like you probably wouldn't want that to leak.
Yeah, I remember that
But that would be awesome if the nudes that leaked of you were your flaccid dick dipping into a fucking cup of coffee.
Yeah.
It might be good for your career, honestly. People might be like, I want to hear what this guy has to say on stage.
Yeah, it couldn't hurt.
But you don't have a small dick, so it could relieve you of the allegations.
Yeah, that's why I'm feeling like I gotta eventually. Right now is not the time to leak them.
Okay.
But eventually,
when's
I'll
the
know.
time? Once you get a Netflix
I'll know
deal?
when it's time. Yeah. Dude, right before the special drops.
Leak your nudes.
Yeah.
Would you let me do that?
Maybe. We'll figure it out.
How do you feel about, like, okay, so I've sent a lot of people nudes, like, in my lifetime. And I'm sure that you've sent people pictures of your dick.
Not really.
Look at me.
I'm serious.
You've sent people, at least a couple of girls, pictures of your dick. I don't believe you the way you're looking right now.
No, I'm trying to think.
Okay, think for a second then. I'll give you 5 seconds. 4, 3.
Maybe 2 if you count as one of them.
Really?
Yeah.
I feel like
And
it's
the other one
hard to
was
believe
the first girl that I ever dated.
It's just when a guy sends you a picture of their dick, which you sent me, I think, a video too at one point of our relationship. It's hard for me to believe that you haven't done that, with somebody else at some.
I mean, we'd already been dating for like 3.5 years at that point.
Yeah, but like some guys won't send anything at all, like even if you're dating, because they just don't want. So you just feel like you trusted me a lot.
Yeah.
You're starting to not trust me right now.
Yeah.
Okay, so you haven't really sent pictures. So
I've sent a lot, but
I've sent a lot of pictures, and I feel like eventually I have no control, right? Whether or not they come out.
Yeah, well, you really have no control.
You can file a lawsuit now. It's now against the law to leak someone's nudes. But like, am I really going to do that? Probably not.
I feel like that should have been a law a while ago.
It took a while.
That's crazy, but
Yeah, it took a while.
But you're on record saying you're not going to do that. You're going.
Well, on record saying I'm not going to do what?
You're not going to press charges if something like that.
Oh,
happens.
well, I mean, I can't right now. I'm saying, yeah, if I'm rich, I could do that or something. If I'm famous. Okay. But in my head, it's like the most annoying thing about it wouldn't even be pressing charges or getting it taken down off the internet. It'd be like, well, I should have just made money off that then.
Yeah, sure.
Like, I should have just posted the whole album of things that I've sent to everyone. Like, there's nudes that I've had that are, like, old as fuck that I would just be like, I've sent these to multiple people, so I might as well put them behind a paywall. But
yeah.
But then they,
like, flirted with that idea, kind of.
Yeah, I don't know. How do you feel about that?
About you what?
Well, I'm saying
making people pay for your nude.
I'm saying the scenario where they're already leaking, like it's already getting away from me.
How would I feel if you pivoted to being like,
let me have people pay for them?
I guess we might as well make some fucking money off this shit.
Right? Well, I do feel like it's going to happen.
Yeah. Cash grab.
Nudes.
Subscribe to the YouTube and we'll send you.
Yeah, I do want to collect emails.
OnlyFans.
So whether it's now or it's 20 years from now, if you sign up for our email list, you may receive a link to nudes eventually. That's a good way to market. Yeah. Be like, we're not offering this now, but if we are.
It's a long-term investment.
If you want to see Cameron's dick or my pussy, either, put your email in MailChimp and you'll be the first to know.
Yeah, you know when all those comics who have like those email lists are like, let me know which city you want to see me perform. It's like, let me know.
Let me know my asshole, my pussy. What's the thing you want to see the most?
Let me know which genitals you want to see. The balls, the dick.
Oh, one ball at a time.
Which ball do you want to see? Tell me which ball you want to see. All right. I just kept saying the same thing.
You just got so disappointed in yourself.
Yeah. Well,
That's
I'm bummed
crazy.
out in how the riff turned out. I thought it would be a good riff, and then it kind of just
That happened to me last night on stage.
kind of just was nothing.
I set myself up for such a good riff, and I did two examples, and I completely dropped the ball in the last one, and I just like shook my head and looked down, defeated.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you're like, and here's where a third thing would go.
Yeah.
Completing the
But do you know when that
comedy.
happens, I've realized, is when you notice that there's the opportunity for a joke, but you don't even want to do that joke. And so you start to do it because you see that there's an opportunity for it, but in your heart, you don't want to be doing it at all. So you just give up because you're like, I don't like this. But then the audience thinks, oh, you just didn't have a third thing. It's like, I just don't. This is not what I
gave up.
Yeah, I just gave up and I hate you.
Yeah.
I hate you, the audience, for making me talk about this.
Yeah.
Also, I did this. I'm trying to do this new joke about like being like women having to stay moist and slimy, like their skin, but I'm meaning like the face. And I say like the worst thing a woman can be is dry. And I got an applause break for that. And I was like, okay.
Who clapped?
Like all the men in the bar.
Men?
And I was like,
the men?
yeah. I was like, all right, that's not. I didn't mean the pussy, but.
Yeah, I mean that's of course how.
Of course, I know. That was my mistake. I shouldn't have
You
said
can't
that
say
line.
that,
I
yeah.
know. I'm just talking about this new thing.
I feel like
so.
it works though. It still works.
Oh, I'm putting it in there. It's gonna. I have to work on it. Whatever. It
Yeah.
doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Just about like women wanting to keep their whole body wet for as long as possible.
Yeah.
We have to stay wet.
Mm-hmm.
We have to.
Yeah, you guys are like lizards.
Mm-hmm.
Oh wait.
Geckos.
Do lizards-
Salamanders. We're more salamander.
Yeah, which is a type of lizard.
I don't think
Right.
it is.
Is it?
I think it's
its
like
own
a
thing.
weird other thing. Yeah.
Oh, it's an amphibian.
Do you like?
Wait, are lizards amphibian? No, lizards
No,
are
no.
reptiles.
There might be an amphibian, but I think it's actually a whole other thing.
Fuck, I don't know.
Have you ever
anything
seen
about
it? Because we have like natural salamanders, like where I'm from, and so you would grow up like picking them up and finding them. Did you ever see a salamander?
No, not really. Geckos though.
You never seen a
A
salamander?
lot of
huh?
geckos.
You never held a salamander?
No, and I never will.
They're really cute
I refuse.
and slimy, and they like live under rocks.
I'm not touching that fucking thing.
Why?
And I want them out of my country.
You're racist against salamanders?
Yeah.
Why?
This is my new hot take.
You only like dry lizards?
Yep.
But why?
Salamander's too wet. Don't like it. It's gross. Dry off.
They can't.
Dry off.
No, they have to stay wet.
Be normal like a fucking gecko. You're all slippery and
So you think it's ugly to be wet?
I just don't want it around my children.
No,
I
it's
don't
good
know.
for them to learn nature.
Yeah, I just don't want them teaching fucking critical.
You don't want them getting into the school
Salamander
systems.
theory.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm 0 for 2 on the riffs.
I like salamanders.
Yeah, I probably do too. I was just pretending to be racist because I
Against
think it's
salamander.
funny.
Yeah.
I think it's funny to be racist against things.
Yeah,
Not
sure.
people.
Yeah.
If you're actually racist against a race, that's not funny. But
Well,
if you're
it's-
racist against salamanders, that's
It
you
is
know,
kind of
it's
funny
goofy.
to be racist to me, not in the sense that I like believe in what they're saying, but the fact that people can't understand that saying something that's so bad that it's outrageous is funny is like crazy to me.
It's just inherently funny.
Like they don't get the concept
to be
of it.
wrong.
Yeah. To be like really, really openly wrong and
Yeah.
crazy is like, I don't get how that's not funny.
Funny every time.
That's like the guy, we were at an open mic and this kid like did not know it was funny, but he was telling this story about how he got bullied.
Yeah,
And I was
it
like in
is.
the front row and I was high as fuck. And he was like, yeah, I used to get bullied all the time. Like he stabbed me 3 times with the scissors. And I was like, crying, laughing. And he's like, that's not funny.
Why is
And it's
that
like,
funny? Because you're getting stabbed with
You
scissors,
didn't get bullied.
bro.
You got assaulted.
Yeah.
You got prison style assaulted.
You got shanked with scissors. That's not bully. He was like, yeah, he'd
Ugh,
like,
bullying. Oh.
yeah, he'd like call me names and stab me with scissors, and
Yeah, we were
said
like,
it
oh.
so casually.
Ugh.
Don't know why that's funny.
Yeah, that's like being like,
Then
oh,
quit.
I got
Then
bullied.
quit comedy if you don't know
Yeah.
why that's funny.
That's like if Drake Bell say he got bullied.
Yeah. Yeah, it's like, no, you got sodomized.
Mm-hmm.
You got sodomized, bro.
Where do you think you draw the line of like when
Does it become not bullying?
when does it become?
I mean, stabbing for sure.
Yeah, that's not bullying.
Sodomy for sure.
That's definitely not bullying.
Um,
Maybe like nipple twist. I think that's as violent as you can get for it to be bullying.
because that's still bullying.
That's
Yeah.
bullying.
That's
so
purple nurples.
So purple nurple, there's somewhere
That's
between
the cap.
purple nurple and literal rape.
That's the
Like
That's the gray
swirly-
area.
Yeah.
yeah.
Maybe
Hmm.
like I know I'm trying to think of like something that like really rides the line. I don't know.
Yeah. I mean,
Ass slapping.
yeah,
That's
there's
getting
like
into assault.
some like butthole, maybe like through the jeans butt stuff.
Oh, when people would try to like credit card swipe your ass.
Yeah. That's probably the peak.
Yeah, you can't get canceled for that. If you can't get canceled for it, then it's bullying, I think.
I mean, as an adult, you could get canceled for that.
For doing the credit card swipe. I mean, what a
That'd be
funny
so
lawsuit. And then he ran his fingers
That's
through my jeans and said, Amex.
yeah. That's
Yeah.
how Brad Pitt gets canceled.
You think Brad Pitt is doing that to people? What is
Yeah.
that called? Does that have a name?
What?
When you like do like that to someone's butt through their jeans.
I don't know. I
A
mean,
lot of girls do that to their boyfriend. I think that's like a funny bit.
yeah.
I don't like that.
Hey, you never do that to me.
Do you want me to?
No.
You would hate that. You don't like that.
I don't know.
Is there a type of like sexual assault that you're into? Because you know how guys kind of like being, fucked with like that. Like you don't like when I grab your chest.
When you like squeeze my tits?
Yeah, you don't like that.
Yeah. No, I don't
But
like
some
that.
guys like that.
When you squeeze their tits?
Yeah. Because guys like to like flex their chest out.
Yeah.
Same thing with like when you grab
But
a
that's-
guy's.
that's
when you
different
grab
than,
a
like,
guy's arm right here. They usually like that.
No.
You don't like that either.
No. If I had pecs or like biceps, maybe I'd
You
feel
do
different.
have muscle.
But no, it's always been. It reminds me of like kids like squeezing my man boobs as a kid and stuff.
Okay, but you don't have
like
man
flipping
boobs.
flipping my tits and squeezing my tits and
Okay.
and
But
being
you-
like, you have tits.
Why? Because I don't think you were that fat though ever.
Yeah, I didn't think I was that fat either, but I mean, I definitely had tits.
No way. I need to see photo evidence of your tits. There probably isn't any.
I have a photo of me at my fattest, I think,
Okay, we need to see that.
with my dad.
We're gonna link it.
I'll-
guys
yeah,
comment.
I'll put it.
Comment on if you think
Which
he's
is-
fat or not.
My friend Richard sent it to me, and I was like, was I ever that? I didn't realize I was that fat.
How old were you? Like 13?
No, I was like 10.
10. Okay, well that you're
Maybe
a
11.
baby.
I was a big baby.
Yeah, I gotta see the picture. You don't really like if I grab your dick either. You're just not really that into being assaulted as much as some men are.
I guess. I mean, I feel like I don't mind that much. If I'm soft, then it's like, yeah, it's weird.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want anyone seeing my dick when it's soft.
Okay. Never?
Never. I don't even want to have a dick when it's soft.
You'd rather just have a pussy?
Yeah.
You'd rather have a full pussy than a soft dick?
Yes. I'd rather have a pussy that gets hard and turns into a dick
What are you talking about?
than have a flaccid dick.
What the fuck are you saying?
I feel like
Get a
I feel like I've
pussy.
never made more sense in my life.
You'd rather have I don't even understand what you just said.
So I
Say-
either have a rock hard dick
Uh-huh.
or I have a full pussy.
Yeah, but you said something else.
Yeah, a pussy
Something
that
about
turns
gets
into a
hard.
dick.
That doesn't make any sense.
A pussy that gets hard.
Okay, so you're saying you're saying
This is the
you
pussy.
still no. This is what you're saying. You still have a dick, but it appears to be a pussy when it's not hard instead of appearing to be a flaccid penis. Like some type of weird fucking like nature shit where like a bird is like a bird, but it looks like a rock when it's like got its wings out.
Yeah.
Like
when
a
it's when it's in like
camouflaged-
defense mode.
Like your flaccid dick camouflages into a pussy so that no one can tell
Yeah.
what it is.
Yeah, exactly. That's exactly what I'm saying. Yeah.
Men are so need so much help. 'Cause to me, flaccid dick is not bad. You know what flaccid dick is? It's like oh fuck, I want to be able to it's like romantic. It's like when you see those you know how fat girls are like, they'll be like, I don't like my body, but they did, and they'll show all those like paintings of like Leonardo da Vinci.
Mhm.
That's how I think of flaccid dick. It's like a woman with like being fed grapes.
Yeah. It's like the statue of David or whatever.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
like it.
It's like
It's a different thing.
Renaissance art.
It's not scary
But
and sexy.
How much better would all those paintings be if they were rock hard?
No.
had
See, this is where men don't understand.
Huge cocks.
No. No,
we
that's
should do that. We should go over and repaint.
no, because art is supposed to be nice and flowing and beautiful. It's not supposed to be scary and like inflammatory and like full of blood.
It's art. It could be whatever. Art is what you get by
But I'm
with.
saying
Andy Warhol.
if the rest of the body is soft and the positioning is soft and there's like beautiful things and flowers, why is the dick so mad and
A
angry and huge?
dick.
That's how you would change art in the past. You would give all the guys hard dicks. You think it would make it better? I think
Yep.
guys just need to start accepting their
Yep.
flaccid dicks.
No. No, we don't have to do that, men. Men, today we take a stand.
We've only talked about dicks and pussies.
Yeah. It's been an hour. So,
Yeah.
yeah, it's about time to wrap it up.
Okay.
Men, we're taking a stand. No more soft dicks. Hard dicks only.
Okay, so
from
you can
here on out.
you gotta try to have your dick hard 24/7 now.
24/7.
So just like be on Viagra all the time and never let your penis go down. That probably hurt though,
Yes.
right?
It's not going to be easy.
That would kind of be an interesting fashion statement, to just have a boner through all the clothes that you're wearing all the time.
Yeah.
Like, you know, girls have like nipples as an accessory.
Yeah.
Just kind of have boner.
Mm-hmm. I told you, changing the game.
You only like this
Changing
idea
the
because you have a
fashion
good
game.
boner, though.
My foot's asleep.
There's plenty of guys that don't want to reveal that they have like a weird, skinny, or like misshapen boner. What's wrong with your foot?
It's asleep.
Okay. Well, if anyone wants to sponsor this podcast, that's majority talking about penises.
I mean, early access to the nudes, that's huge.
Huge early access to the nudes.
That's
no
big.
plans on dropping them, but technically
You will get first
you
access.
will get first access whenever that is to happen.
So,
So sign up.
if you want to see my rock hard, no, okay.
We're gonna get taken down off
Yeah,
YouTube.
I know. If you want to see my flaccid penis,
This is not any better. That doesn't make it better.
all right. Subscribe to the Patreon. Link down
Patreon?
below.
We don't have Patreon. The fact that you're mentioning Patreon is actually a problem.
Yeah, I shouldn't.
We'll
Huh?
talk about that off camera.
Okay. All right. Well, thanks, guys. See you next time.
Bye.
Bye.